Welcome everybody to TV Sports 27 and the first of 12 split Smackdown and ECW One Night Stand events. You looked at the calendar at the beginning of Universe Mode. 12 times over the year, we are going to host ECW Open Fight Night One Night Stand, but it's Friday, so we got to have the first half of Smackdown and then ECW One Night Stand coming your way, and that one will be a Patreon exclusive, patreon.com/tvsports27. Because it's an open fight night, it is going to be unannounced matches, but we can tell you two official matches that are going to take place at ECW One Night Stand exclusively at patreon.com/tvsports27 with live commentary. It is going to be the Bullet Club going up against the Usos. So that is going to be a huge matchup. And remember, every match at ECW One Night Stand will be an Extreme Rules. Anything goes, no disqualifications, no countouts, anything happens in ECW. Bullet Club versus the Usos, and also the ECW Championship will be on the line. Roman Reigns pinning Shinsuke Nakamura in that tag match a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown. ECW title on the line, Roman Reigns versus Shinsuke Nakamura, but there will be more matches. It's open fight night. If you guys remember, Impact Wrestling back in the day would host the open fight night concept. That's what the ECW One Night Stands are. 12 times a year, once a month. It is a chance for any superstar to call out any other superstar, open fight night style. And we're going to see many more surprises, so make sure you tune in. $5 gets you in the door. That's the lowest tier. We got plenty of tiers you can join in on. If you head over to Patreon at the upper tiers, we upload our YouTube videos early before they go live on YouTube. They are early, they are ad-free before they go live on YouTube. And then at the upper levels, you can request streams, you can get private Discord access, you can get the on-air shout-out. You get your name read as the on-air shout-out. So make sure you join us 12 times, patreon.com/tvsports27. We're going to be dropping some other stuff on Patreon as well, old school stuff from our previous YouTube channel, and we also got some bonus games that are going to be going up. We're going to be pulling out a couple of games, 2 or 3 games out of the Tennessee Volunteers, a couple of games, probably more than that out of the NFL, maybe like 3 or 4 exclusive games, kind of like the NFL does. The NFL has the exclusive Netflix Peacock game. We're going to have the exclusive Patreon games. We're going to start having some RXFL stuff, so better time is never than right now to sign up. Patreon.com/tvsports27. We're kicking off this episode of Smackdown, and it's going to be an interesting one because this is kind of like a 1 hour Smackdown. If you guys were watching, if we're, we kind of do this in parts. We do like an hour 1, hour 2, even though in the virtual world it's like a 30-minute video. But because ECW One Night Stand also taking place, it's the first hour is Smackdown, and then the ECW show. So I kind of played around with it a little bit, how I wanted it to go. I thought about just putting ECW as its own show on the weekend, but then I was running into, there were like PLEs and NXT shows that would be Saturday and Sundays and all that. So then I kind of just settled on, well, why not, it's part of our universe mode. Why not just have it where, you kind of have the Smackdown episode, and that way it gives you a chance that we can promote the ECW One Night Stand coming up as well. So big stuff, but we're kicking things off here with the Bloodline. Jacob Fatu, Tommaso Ciampa, and The Rock. Of course, Roman Reigns not with the Bloodline. He is in New York City right now at the Hammerstein getting ready for the ECW Championship match. And these guys going up against the New Day members of Kofi Kingston, Big E. Big E finally recovered from his scaffolding injury. He had the scaffold match with the Big Boss Man, who is no longer part of Universe Mode because he is not a wrestler in this game. So maybe if there's enough demand, we'll look for a good community creation and bring him back. But for right now, the big boss man, I don't know, he's taking some time off, head back to Cobb County, Georgia. But that allowed Big E recover from the injury from the scaffold match. He is back, and we saw him make his Universe debut recently here, and now teaming up with Kofi Kingston as a New Day member and going up against Jacob Fatu. And we recently saw the newest member of the Bloodline, an honorary an honorary Bloodline member in Tommaso Ciampa, who, you know, for the third time we saw a member of the Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory team break away. And it was Ciampa this time leaving DIY and joining up and recruited by The Rock to become kind of the enforcer of the Bloodline. So big opportunity for Tommaso Ciampa, who had previously been teaming with Roderick Strong as Honor Club in Universe mode. But Roderick Strong, like many of our superstars from our previous Universe mode, headed down south to the sunny skies of Jacksonville, Florida, so no longer part of this Universe mode. And, well, here Ciampa, now a member of the Bloodline. So Jacob Fatu in the ring. He's a big part of the reason that the High Chief Peter Maivia has been fighting with his grandson. He's been extremely disappointed. He said Jacob Fatu, the most dangerous member of this family, the Bloodline family, the Anoa'i family that he's in, the Fatu family, if you will, the most dangerous member. And you know, he came in not only to express his disappointment out, you know, he blamed The Rock for what happened with Retribution the last year, because if you guys know the Universe mode previous to the one that we did on TV Sports, The Rock was the owner of WWE for about a year. He bought it from Mr. McMahon, but then everything happened where he couldn't keep his Hollywood commitments. He was constantly balancing being the owner and being a Hollywood star. He put, you know, his friends Batista and Farouk, and even had Enzo in charge for a time, but it kind of just got out of hand. Batista ended up winning the title as a non-con. It all went out of hand. You guys can check that out. Previous storylines that happened, but sold it back to Mr. McMahon, and that led to the birth of Retribution, which of course led to the new ownership of Kevin Owens being in charge of WWE. So the frustration expressed by the High Chief Peter Maivia for The Rock losing out on his ownership of WWE, also bringing in this dangerous Jacob Fatu, and you know, the disappointment of losing the tag titles at WrestleMania, disappointment of Roman Reigns selling out, joining Retribution, only to be double-crossed by the group in the end. And we saw the somewhat blow-off. The High Chief and The Rock went toe-to-toe at Backlash, but something tells me that we're a long way from that one being over as we head into our next premium live event, which is Money in the Bank. So we had some qualifying matches on Monday Night Raw, and we got some interesting matches here tonight on Smackdown. Look at The Rock, very stoic, just watching. A couple of former NXT World Champions in the ring right now. Current NXT Champion Noam Dar. How about the match? Did you guys check out the NXT in our Universe mode? Did you guys see the match between JBL and Bruno Sammartino? That was an old NXT feud from a previous Universe mode. We've always kind of mixed in the legends with NXT, and they actually had a feud over the NXT title a time ago, and it seems fitting that in this new era of NXT they would continue that rivalry here. And they had a bloody war. Go check that out. NXT, the bloody battle between Bruno Sammartino and JBL in NXT. We also crowned the new NXT Women's Champion and the new NXT Tag Team Champions. And there's a little bit of a Japanese feel between both of those winning members. So I won't spoil it, but go check that out. NXT in the archives. Nice roll up by Jacob Fatu. Oh my goodness, and almost snuck the 3 count out of there. Oh, and the super kick.
And he could be done very soon.
This is a very dangerous man, and that is exactly why the High Chief and another super kick. I mean, these kicks. This is a man that just came back from getting thrown off the scaffold. He's getting his soul kicked out of him right now by Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu sending a clear message here.
Nice counter by Big E.
And into the corner he goes. And he has an answer for Big E. Right across the larynx.
But Fatu, with one shot, knocking Big E down. And now, is this the famous? Oh, I thought he was going to go for the Samoan drop. It's a Death Valley driver. Just as good, just as effective. And a 2 count. Oh, Fatu. Now Fatu starting to get fired up. And again, cutting off the ring, stopping Big E from getting in there. Oh my goodness. To the top. I think he wanted to go with that big splash. That was the opening though. Here comes Kofi Kingston. Oh, and he gets squashed by Fatu. This man is an animal. Fatu off the top. There's the splash. Look at this. 2 members of the New Day are down.
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Still
2 count.
A massive effort to keep him down.
Fatu knocking Big E right off the apron there. Kofi Kingston. Little SOS action, kick out.
And Jacob with the wherewithal to counter. Going for it again.
How about that spike DDT by Jacob Fatu?
Transitions to the cover. But is it enough?
Broken up by Big E. And Fatu just keeps going. He does not even let that affect him. He does not let the fact that that pin was broken up. Oh my goodness, did he catch all of it? Just maybe the knees, or just caught him with the ankles. Enough for Kofi Kingston to fight back into this one. Trouble in Paradise missed in the super kick by Jacob Fatu, now tagging in. And that shows you what the Rock thinks. Tommaso Ciampa, you got this Jacob Fatu. You got Roman Reigns. He's calling Tommaso Ciampa the enforcer of the Bloodline. You kidding me right now?
And it's Ciampa having to endure some bad intentions there.
Nice splash by Kofi Kingston.
Mixing up his up-tempo style.
Trouble in Paradise. Fatu right there to break that one up. Maybe one more shot at the Ciampa. No, Ciampa catches him. Nice response by Kofi. Clothesline. Oh, when he hits him with that knee.
The WWE Universe is pulled.
Ciampa. There is the ending for Kofi Kingston. I don't know if he's seeing fairy tales or not, but it's a 1, 2, 3 for the Bloodline.
And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in that tag team battle.
Jacob Fatu, I mean, dropping Big E on his head. He's got the neck issues. He was thrown off the scaffold. Rather dominant performance by the Bloodline. We have a Backlash rematch tonight. We're going to see Edge go up against Angelo Dawkins. Hard-fought matchup. Dawkins, first big singles match since defeating The Undertaker in Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. And Edge was able to get that victory at Backlash. So Dawkins and Edge going to have their rematch tonight here on SmackDown. That's a huge rematch, as Dawkins would love to get that win back.
Here are your winners, the team of Jacob Fatu and Tommaso Ciampa.
the perfect pair.
And if I'm in the tag division, I'm hoping with all my heart I don't come across these two in the future.
All right, we got Diamond Dallas Page and Bron Breakker. A little bit of a WCW flair right here. DDP, he's still searching for that elusive first win since making his return to WWE. It has been a bit of a struggle for DDP. He had Goldberg in his corner last week.
He has the energy and
See if we get some more Goldberg on the show coming up here. But DDP, well, he took the L to the United States champion in his return to WWE. He's got the Intercontinental Champion, Bron Breakker, here tonight.
Began his career as a manager in WCW before becoming an all-time great.
A Hall of Fame career in the corner and in the ring.
and proved that he knows the business from every angle.
Always a great t-shirt. Fantastic t-shirt, DDP.
This is one intimidating superstar.
I agree with you, Saxton. I pity those.
As a reminder, coming up, patreon.com/tvsports27, ECW One Night Stand, 12 editions of ECW One Night Stand. It's too hot for YouTube. It's ECW. It's only on Patreon. Open fight night. You're getting Bullet Club versus the Usos. You're getting the ECW Championship match, Roman Reigns versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Every single match taking place under Extreme Rules. No DQ, no countouts. There will be a winner at ECW One Night Stand. Listen to the people chanting for DDP. They want to see DDP get that first win. Oh, look at this.
One of the most iconic.
Going for the early pin here.
Huge opportunity, but a tough one for DDP, the Intercontinental Champ.
Surprised the count went that far.
It doesn't make it, you know, it's not an easy opponent, of course. Bron Breakker about, what, 40, 45 years younger than DDP? DDP's got that much more experience than the young Bron Breakker.
That's so painful.
It's hard to watch, too.
If we talked about, you know, this is the greatest promotion of DDP Yoga is this return to the ring, but you got to get some win under his belt. He looks good, great shape, great matches, but he's starting things off 0-2. Oh my goodness. That did not look good. That looked like some body part broke. Maybe Bron's. I don't know. Bron had an ankle that went the other way. Holy smokes.
Connecting with the Falcon Arrow.
Little Hayabusa tribute right there. Bron Breakker.
DDP always brings a lot of energy to the ring. Corey, do you think that's going to play a role in this match?
Of course, Cole. Keeping that energy
Backbreaker by Bron Breakker.
Torture rack.
Oh, you talking about a WCW feel. How about this?
Playing the role of savior here.
Torture rack being used. Of course, we have WCW One Night Stand, or Old School Nitro, whatever we want to call it. That's coming up. Coming up in September. Of course, we have all the old school shows. We got Old School Smackdown, Old School Raw. And it's going to be in the same month that it premiered. So August for Smackdown. Of course, January for Old School Raw. And then September. It's going to be a pretty cool episode. The Nitro, Old School Nitro. Because we got guys like Lex Luger in this game. We got Eric Bischoff in this game. You're going to see a lot of old school WCW guys. It's going to be a fun show when that comes. So be on the lookout for WCW, the special Monday. The one Monday a year where there's not Monday Night Raw. A rare Monday where there's not a Monday Night Raw. Instead, WCW Nitro will take over. How about that? What if Nitro had won the Monday Night Wars? That is exactly what that show is going to look like. Monday Night Raw preempted or Monday Nitro. It's going to happen here in Universe.
Almost as eagerly as these superstars. Their rivalry certainly has turned this into a must-see
DDP
match.
now. He's in a bad spot. The spear hit by Bron Breakker.
DDP's demise.
DDP kicks out though.
About to go quietly into the night.
That took some serious endurance, I'll give you that. And
He's getting beat from pillar to post though in this one. DDP still fighting back.
Some fight left.
This is an unwieldy attack from Bron.
And I bet Bron is looking to inflict more damage too.
DDP tries to respond, blocked by Breakker. And here's the chop from DDP. The people, oh, DDP coming back. The people want this. Is it too little, too late? I mean, people thought, remember when DDP started his career in the 90s in WCW? They said he was too old then. They said DDP, people don't start in pro wrestling at your age. Made a Hall of Fame career out of it. Now to make this second comeback in 2025. DDP and Bron, the Intercontinental Champ, standing toe-to-toe. And he hits it out of nowhere. The Diamond Cutter.
Turning it into a pin for the win.
Braun kicks out.
It's impossible. I can't believe
He can hit that Diamond Cutter out of nowhere. Oh my goodness, we were moments away. Oh, he might still have a shot at it.
Targeting the arm now. And heading up top.
This is a high-risk maneuver from Diamond Dallas Page.
And it's only a matter of time now. Look out!
Yep.
Dodges just in time. He's able to dodge out of the way. What a punch!
He's able to fight through it, though. Oh, swung at that one way too early.
European uppercut.
Way too early. Page got a little overzealous. Braun's got him.
There's the gut check. Bron
And that'll just knock the wind right out of you. And Bron Breakker knocks off DDP. Another big win for our Intercontinental Champion, who has gone on a winning streak since he's won the title at Backlash. But for DDP, he falls to 0-3. Still searching for that first win.
Here is your winner, Bron Breakker.
Bron Breakker snatches the win.
You got a feel for DDP. It's going to hurt to leave here a defeated man.
Page put everything he had on the line, but he couldn't get back up and close this one out.
See, we got a little, we didn't see the Miz in this one. Miz came down to ringside, watching the Rivals match. He made his move after the match ended, attacking DDP. We didn't see any of this. Why did we not get a cutscene? So just pretend Miz came out and attacked DDP. Okay, so this thing heating up between those two, even though we didn't see anything of it. All right, it is time for your Smackdown main event of this shortened edition of Smackdown. It is Angelo Dawkins versus Edge.
Angelo Dawkins here looking to get something off his chest.
Okay, Dawkins he's got something to say in this one.
All right, gentlemen, let's see what this is all about.
One of only 4 men to say they've beaten The Undertaker at a WrestleMania.
The definition of truth, Corey.
Oh, what? When did he get here?
Come on, Byron, you know this match was booked.
What's been said here?
Wouldn't you?
Wonder what his take is on this situation.
And if he's everything he says he is, he'll accept this challenge.
Yeah, this should be a no-brainer.
Oh, we got a couple. Oh, I didn't get to pick anything. Oh, maybe because I controlled Edge.
Time for talk will officially be over on the next show.
Oh, I guess we're not getting the match. Well, there you go. Well, this is going to be an early exit to Smackdown. We never know what's going to happen in Universe mode. Scheduled to take place tonight. I guess because I picked Edge, I didn't get to pick the option. Edge confronted him. Edge caught him off guard. Dawkins wouldn't back down. He accepted, but he said next week. So this even shorter edition of SmackDown ended tonight. But now we know Dawkins, Edge, the return match from Backlash will happen next week. I would assume on SmackDown, maybe on Raw. I don't know. Tune in. But my goodness, Dawkins, Edge. Wow. So DDP, hey, Bron Breakker, that's a pretty solid main event. But that means we're going to get to ECW One Night Stand even sooner. Bullet Club in action against the Usos. Roman Reigns versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the ECW Championship, as well as other open fight night matches. Patreon.com/TVSports27. We'll see you over there for ECW One Night Stand.